Hi, welcome to Wholeheartedly for the Lord Bible Journaling with Sherry. Today's semi-process video is me showing you my repurposed notebooks and planners. You've seen them before, but I just wanted to show you or tell you that in the scrapbooking Bible journaling world, nothing goes to waste. So if you have a planner or notebook that is out of date, that you don't use anymore, but I spent this money and how can I use it? I want to show you how I repurpose my notebooks. I'm going to show you how I repurpose this one that I recently got for Christmas as a gift exchange at my job. And then I'm going to show you some of my repurposed notebooks, and I'm also going to actually do a repurposed page to just give you some tips and ideas on how you can repurpose your notebooks so that the money that you spent on it doesn't go to waste. Or if you stop using it, but it's still sitting there, like what can you do with it? So that's what I'm going to show you right now. Thank you for watching, and remember, if I can Bible journal, you can too. Take care. Okay, this planner, so pretty. It's just gorgeous. I bought it for like $6 or $7, I think, at Hobby Lobby, and it was close to the end of 2019 or something like that, but I didn't use it as a planner. I transformed it into a Women of the Bible planner / notebook. So I covered the pages with different decor and kind of information and inserts about women from the Bible. I put on the first page my process, how I study women of the Bible, and you got some pockets where I can just slide some things in. I covered the pages and just added some stickers in there to decorate it. And then the planner pages, I just covered them with stickers and different color pens and notes, and I just made it kind of like an active notebook. So I have tip-ins, sticky notes, tip-outs, all kinds of things, different kits from different shops regarding women, and I've done process videos on 98% of the pages in here. So that's what I do when I do the Women of the Bible. I use this particular one, and it's growing nicely. I still have another one that I plan to do for the last year and a half, and I still haven't gotten to it. But it's a great way to repurpose a planner that is just sitting there, and these planners are expensive. So if you have one and it's half done or it's not completely finished, just switch it, change it, do something different with it. You can use this. This one is one of my most repurposed ones. I've had this, I think, since I've started Bible journaling. And I laminated this cover. This is just scrap paper. That's from Illustrated Faith. This actually was a teacher planner that I was using for homeschool, and I just changed it. Again, decorative paper, I covered it. Started out kind of like a study notebook, and then it just changed. I stopped putting stickers in it, and it became a brainstorming notebook. So how is it a brainstorming notebook? Yeah, as you can see, there's no rhyme or reason. When I'm studying a particular verse for a video, I use this. I'm writing it down, I'm writing different commentary notes and things like that, and so that when I'm actually doing a voiceover for a video, I have my study notes or what I gleaned from it, and I'm using that kind of as a guide. So this is just like you would be in a classroom and you're just taking notes. So it's just all just notes. So brainstorming notes. So that's how I repurposed this teacher planner. And I think I took out all the pages and I added some notebook pages and kept the discs, and I kept the front cover and just kept the front cover but changed the decor on the front cover. This is another planner. That's when I was really big into paper planning. This was a planner that I think it was just a regular planner that I didn't do much with, and so I changed it and used it as a prayer planner. And after looking at this, I'm kind of like, wow, I think I want to get back into this. So what I've done is I've put some inserts in there. I've decorated the page all about prayers. And I have a prayer for marriage, prayer for children. So I looked at that again and I was like, wow, I need to like go through this. It's each day for the each day of the month, and different prayers you can pray. I switched it because I had some prayers for specific people in there. I didn't want you guys to see it, but these are just different notes, and I've decorated some pages so when I get back to that scripture, I can just write a prayer about that scripture, kind of like pre-decorated. These are some kind of Bible journaling pages. These are scriptures, so it's like prayer, scripture writing. Again, I can write a prayer, I can write some notes on it. Nothing goes to waste. So it may seem redundant to other people, but it also gives me a variety of ways to creatively journal and things like that. So that's why I like those, and that's why I wanted to just share with you that you can just repurpose the planners. This was a planner, like I said, that I got at the end of the year. I started doing my Mark. I was reading through the Gospel of Mark, which really blessed me, so I have those notes there. And then I started transferring them into that Bible that I have, my study note Bible. And so then it switched, and I just continued with some kind of scripture writing and put some stickers in it, and now I'm back to here it is. I'm going to use it and put extra Bible kits in there and do like a brief mini study, kind of like those other notebooks, but again, I'm repurposing it. Nothing goes to waste. I don't want it to sit there and I not use it. So you can use these, your old planners and notebooks, and repurpose them. I changed this whole page and I added, this is from Print, Pray, and Slay, Lot 95's journaling cards, and I just redecorated it. So this is, I'm going to use this for next week. So like my focus, may God fill you with all joy and peace. I'm going to write something about that just to start my day. Then the joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm going to write something about that. It's already done. So just because you have pages that you haven't written in, it's already done and ready for you when you are ready to use it. That's what it looks like before. And then as you saw the decorated page, how it looks afterwards. You can go with the color scheme like I did on the other page with the red, or you can totally change the whole color scheme of this particular page. This prayer journal, I'm going to do a separate video on this. It's huge. It's much bigger than what I thought it was. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. I purchased it. I thought it was nice when I saw it on Instagram, but it's really big. So I'll do a video on that. So I'm going to speed up the video because I'm going to transform this page and put that Psalms Bible page onto this. So what I plan to do is, as you can see, I'm just going to cover the whole page, just make it all white, and then use the Bible kit to place these stickers on. As it stands, it doesn't look like much, but I promise you at the end, well, I think it turned out really lovely, and I guess that's really all that matters, and I hope you do too. But I just love seeing the page transform. And as you're doing it, it's like your creativity is just sparked. And I feel like I can't wait to read the scripture and meditate on it and write a little note about it. And that's it. And I love the way we can just repurpose a page. I'm going to say it to ad nauseum. Nothing goes to waste. Even these journaling cards I'm about to use have been repurposed because the bottom of the cards, the little element that's on the journaling card is Christmas. It's definitely not Christmas time, but I'm going to cover that. And then this particular one is also Christmas, and I'm going to cover that. So again, you can repurpose anything by putting a sticker over it or whatever you want to do to cover it. So I don't want like an ornament, so I'm going to take one of the dollar store flowers and I'm going to put it right over the spot where the ornament is on the yellow and the blue one, and there you have it. Transform the whole card into something that's contemporary for the moment that I'm using it. And then I just took the dollar store stickers and placed them around the page just to kind of cover the white space. I wanted some word fetty, so I pulled out my Keys of the Kingdom word fetty, something that I thought maybe would go along with the page in the scripture, and I decided to put the sticker that says walk in faith. And it also is covering up some of that white space. You don't have to cover up all white spaces, but sometimes it just looks plain and I feel like I need a pop, a word or a sticker or something. So I'm going to take God's grace and place it around the journaling card, and there we have it. I have a space to write a quick note and a prayer, and this is what the page looks like. I love the way all of the colors came together, and I can just sit down, think about the scripture that I'm reading, write a little quick note and a prayer, and there you have it. Creatively journaling for the Lord. Even for those of us who are super busy, I'm making time to be creative for the Lord because that's a passion that's in my heart and I feel good about it. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye.